So welcome, it's Guy Shane. I know I told you this evening I was going to share a recipe with you that was very simple but had a lot of memory to it. How I came up with this recipe to give to you guys. When I put out that the show was going to be about stories and memories, my cousin messaged me and put tuna fish sandwich actually. And I kind of had an idea what he was talking about. I text him and I go, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "Your brother." And for you guys that don't know me, and for those that do know, I lost my brother 5 years ago to colon cancer. Still kind of hard to talk about. One of his favorite sandwiches was tuna fish sandwiches. It's a very easy dish, as you can see. It's just lettuce, onions, tomatoes, pickles, some mayo, and then tuna fish and some bread. But what makes it so special? What memories could lie behind a tuna fish sandwich, right? Like, what could lie behind that? What could possibly a tuna fish sandwich hold? With him, he was a special kind of being. What he wanted, he got. And I would make tuna fish sandwiches for him, and it had to be a certain way, onions diced a certain way, tomatoes diced a certain way. Understand? I went to culinary school, and I would tell him I'm a chef. He was like, "Okay, but this is how Mom makes it." I'm like, "Well, I've seen Mom make it a million times for us. I've made it for you thousands of times. What makes you think I wouldn't know how to make it?" And he would always tell me, "Well, this is how Mom makes it." So it would always have to be a certain way. And if you wanted the bread toasted, forget about it. It would have to actually be toasted correctly. Too dark, send the sandwich back. Too light, it's not toasted enough. So we'd have to redo it again and redo it again. And my cousin would tell you, yeah, the same. And anyone that know my brother, that's exactly how he was. And he got what he wanted. And it wasn't just about the sandwich. He would sit there in his little red chair, and depending on what time of day it was either watching Sports Center or Young and the Restless, just sitting there in his boxers in a shirt. No matter who was there, he was in his boxers and just a regular shirt sitting there. He did his little sandwich, but he only ate it piece by piece. And whoever showed up, they knew it. They wouldn't touch his food, and he would sit there all day and just eat a little nibble here and there. And he had his Lay's and his pato sauce, which is right here, a little bit of hot sauce, if you guys don't know that. And we would just sit there and talk and just be brothers and just enjoy that time together. So as I sit and make this sandwich now for you guys, again, a simple dish, it just brings back so many memories. And most of the time when I eat it, sometimes it doesn't always hit me, but I'll sit there and I'll have some Lay's with pato sauce and that tuna fish sandwich, and just memories and stories of sitting with them that I no longer have. And this is what the show's about, is these memories and these stories that you forget to tell people. Thank you for cooking for me. I love that. I love what you made. Thank you for taking that time out and sharing it. And I want you guys, since I'm going to go ask for recipes and memories from you guys and walking in your house, I want to share bits of memories of me. So it makes it easier for you to accept me in your home and open up to me. And this is what the show's about. The recipe is what makes the food good, but it's the memories and stories that make it great. As I put out this show, they don't have to be this sentimental stories. It could be something as simple as you growing up and just having a first day where your mom makes cookies or something, and that's a recipe that you haven't learned yet, or maybe your dad made burgers on a certain day and you'll know how to make those burgers and you want to learn. And those are the memories I want to film and be part of and share to the world, because we forget, even I forget with social media, that take time instead of just taking pictures of food. Take time and know what it's about. It's about family, it's about friends, it's about this. It's about the connection. That's what food really is about. So who would have thought a tuna fish sandwich would mean this much, right? But it does. So if you're in the Phoenix area or outlying areas, Mesa, Glendale, everywhere else, and you have a story that you want to share, maybe we could get an episode together. I'd love to come film it with you. Message me or email me from myhoodyourhood602@gmail.com. I'm your host, Gashay, from my hood to your hood. Oh, by the way, that's my mom in the background. She's trying to hold her tears in too. Good sandwich, by the way. See you guys soon.